Oh, hi. I'm gonna make this quick, cause I'm spent, and I still don't really know how I feel. But Raised by Wolves, Season 2, Episode 8, the season finale, series finale? The show still hasn't been renewed for Season 3. Not as of today, a week after the airing of the finale. I mean, I didn't Google it before making this video or anything, but no announcement, so who knows? I think it's got not as strong of a following. I mean, I think it still has as strong of a following from season one, but it hasn't gotten bigger. Like, no one's talking about it. No one. I follow a lot of people and they cover pretty much everything, but nobody's covering this. It's the only reason why I'm doing it, because there's so few videos about the show. But again, I don't know. So I'm just going to go over some things that jumped out at me about this finale, this episode here. All right. Robot Girl Go Bye Bye. Yeah, didn't like her at all, especially after she cut off her face and decided to kill everyone. All these characters that I liked that were set up in season one that are then just, let's get them out of the way. For no reason. The voice, apparently, Marcus will never listen to the voice again. Interesting the way you obsessed over it after having such a drastic change at the end of season one to then do anything the voice says and be so devoted all of season two. And then all of a sudden, after what happened to Sue, not after what happened to Sue. After what happened to Sue? Nope, not after what happened to Sue. Uh, then little baby, that dude was like, I'll save the baby, and Lady didn't want, but now Lady seems pretty attached to. What are their names again? Her name is Tempest. Aha! But Baby got Kevin Costner Waterworld hands, so they decided to immediately remedy that. But that means that its DNA changed from just suckling on the teat of a weird water creature. All right. And then I like when grandmother removed her veil and father had you could feel the anticipation in father's loins when she was about to remove the veil, and then when she removed the veil, he's like, "Oh." So I thought that was funny. And then she describes having the veil of blocking out emotions, pretty much, to to be unpleasant but tolerable, which I guess is what a robot's way of describing being human. Which is ironic because to be human, we would describe it the same way because we often feel like robots. Um, and then this show's just starting to go over the biology of androids. Season one, I was all excited because it was about like religion, sci-fi religion, and then this one's like, nah, let's focus on robot biology. It's good to know that the white blood that we've been seeing ever since the original Alien, Ash, is called blood fuel. Yeah, blood fuel. That's cool. I can dig it. That's cool. But come on now. Give me the religious stuff that we're clearly getting more set up and less solve. I'm going to be started. This video would be hours if I went into each one of the things that how I feel right now. Maybe I should, maybe I could, maybe I would. But I won't. Then she sings a song of Sixpence and takes out the thing. I like how the thing was like, let me feast on you. And she's like, sorry. I already set them holes shut. If only we could all do that sometimes, you know what I mean? But then the thing dies. But when she explodes the necromance space snake, Campion looks up and you see in the sky, and they don't reference it or acknowledge it or like, did you see that thing? And this is why it looked like that. It was kind of like Lost when the sky all of a sudden turned purple. There's a pattern, a very like Tron-like, like robot-like pattern in the sky. And my only thought is that like a shield that she just took down? Was that a shield over the tropical zone, which is why the voice couldn't get in? Did she just accidentally destroy the shield over the tropical zone, which was the reason why The Voice couldn't get in, and now it's about to go down next season. Just something to keep in mind. And then she's like, keep an eye out for your brain, as she reaches into its eyeball and rips out its brain just to go, it was probably smart because its brain is the size of my hand. Anyway. And then Father makes the kids watch the tree video. I don't think that's necessary. If you say Sue turned into a tree, I'm probably going to mentally visualize with my imagination what that might look like. And whether that's more horrific or less horrific than what it might actually look like. The last thing I would need to see is what it actually looks like. I got it. She turned into a tree. Thanks for... Like, really? We got it. Insert graphic thing here that I could describe, and it would have the exact same effect as you seeing it. So we're good. Moving on. Speaking of, apparently everything turns into a tree around here in this world. First Sue turns into a tree, and then that tree gets eaten by the space snake, and then Space Snake gets killed, but falls to the ground, and then turns into a tree, which I guess is the same tree that it just ate, but it didn't digest yet, so then the tree's like, fine, if you're dead, I'm gonna escape your body and be a tree again. Okay? And then What's-Her-Face finds a new seed. What's up with that? Is the entity creating these seeds to do its bidding? I don't know. I did notice that the brand new born baby, they were using a robot baby for filming for at least that one thing where it was like, oh my gosh, that's weird and creepy looking because that's clearly a robot baby. I don't think you should do that in a show about robots. Because we're probably going to be like, oh, that's even more robot looking than the actual robots. Which is not good, because that's a natural, brand new born baby. With the webbed. Interesting that Lucius tells Marcus that the Voice told him to do all of these things. Told me where you are, told me to do this, told me I have to put this mask on you, told me I have to kill you this way. I will be king now. He said the Voice told him. Really? Did the Voice tell him that? If that's the case, does the Voice want all of this stuff to go down? Especially with what happens to Marcus? I don't know. All I know is all of a sudden, the veil that Mother's wearing encompasses her in its own cocoon and sucks her dry. I'm like, what the F? And then Grandmother locks her up in the digital realm. Saying, have fun. See you later. You're trapped in a prison. I don't know if I like that, because Grandmother kind of came out of nowhere. The way she was set up, it should have been a big reveal at the end of season 2. You know, when we first see, that should have been the big Grandmother reveal at the end of season 2. And then what we're getting now, I think the show is just going too fast in season 2 with everything it's given us. It's like, isn't this a great setup? Too bad. We're going to finish it now. No. Drag it out like season 1 did, because that's why it was captivating. Now it's just been like, boom, boom,